All right, this is the last video of our week 4 lectures, continuing with components of a strategic plan and learning about an organization. So in this video, we'll learn more about the organization, an environmental scan analysis, a DEI investment, and the PESO model. To start with the environmental scan analysis, this is where we evaluate the current landscape within which a client or organization operates. This is ongoing and changes, right? So right now we are dealing with a political landscape that might be different than a few months from now. So as an organization, it's important to be aware of those political surroundings. If there is a new law in place that affects your business dealings, that's something else we need to be aware of. And we also need, like, inflation is a thing where, as an organization, I need to be aware of consumer costs to individuals. All of those exist within the landscape of where an organization operates. Next is our diversity, equity, and inclusivity investment. It's more than just a statement. It should be an investment for an organization. In these, we hear the acronym DEI a lot. So here's a breakdown into what that means. Diversity refers to the presence of differences in an organization. Equity refers to fair access, opportunity, and support for members of an organization or publics or constituents or stakeholders of an organization. And then inclusion refers to the genuine sense of belonging and value across diverse populations. So with diversity specifically, we want to understand and appreciate attributes in others that differ from our own. That's important, not just in organizations, but in everyday life. In equity, we strive to provide equal opportunities to everyone without discrimination. And in inclusion, we work on bringing together people with different backgrounds. So these are dynamic and fluid. Also, your discussion posts actually have to do with this in WVU's diversity, equity, and inclusion investment. But this example is not WV, it's in Starbucks. Starbucks has changed there several times, and I think from 2020 they've even changed even more. So it's important when you're doing your organizational assessment or analysis, you consider how these things have fluctuated in the past too, and just notice what's changed. And that relates also back to the environmental scanning of your surroundings, right? So next, let's look at the PESO model. This model analyzes different types of media and focuses on, like, the paid content for which an organization pays for placement, like Facebook ads. Here's an example of an advertisement that Lancome paid for to put on Facebook. Then we have this earned type of coverage you receive on sites other than your own website. So like a news story coverage of whatever's going on with your organization. Then we have shared platforms where your content is shared and distributed to others on social media, like reposted and shared. And then owned, so content you personally own and control, like the website, blog, or other. So we went over a lot in a short amount of time, but it relates all back to strategic communication and strategic planning via social media. And if you have any questions or comments about this, please let me know. You have a few things due this coming week, including your quiz 1. It's not your syllabus quiz, it's a new quiz. So be sure to take that by Tuesday at 11:59 p.m. You also have your discussion posts. You need to take those make those, the first initial one by Thursday, and then the 2 posts to your peers by Sunday. You also have your social media application 1. This is your organization selection and profile. So be sure to upload those all under week 4. Please reach out if you have any questions for me. And I hope you're having a good semester.